Hello, my darlings. It's Annette of AnnetteLeonard.com. Thank you so much for being here for this moment for chronic wellness. We are continuing to talk about how to manage long-term relationships and chronic illness. And today's topic, what happens when you do have some time and energy? So you've heard me say here that my time and my energy are my most precious natural resource. That's right. Most precious natural resource is my time and my energy. So what happens when I have a little, and how does that impact my significant other? Right. So I have a little bit to give. How do I give it? Do I wash the few dishes that are in the sink? Do I call a friend and have them come over for a cup of tea? Do I schedule some time for sex with my significant other? What if each of those things, only one of them is possible? What are the implications for how I spend that time? So in my household, I've discovered that my partner would rather I not spend that time washing dishes. I've learned this one the hard way. Like, I've spent time doing a household chore, and then later I don't have time to sit at the table and share a meal together. And she's like, well, I really wish you wouldn't have scrubbed the toilet today, because that meant we could have had dinner together if you wouldn't have spent your time that way. And, here I thought I was contributing, only to find out that she wishes that we would have gotten that time together. And, I get it. I'd rather have time together too. And it feels good to contribute. Or I am experiencing a period of better stability in my autoimmune diseases right now than I have had since they roared to life. What a miracle. And when that started happening, we started having more chaos and arguments in our household than we had had in years. And part of that was because I was having a little more energy. And there I was starting to make a few plans. And I wasn't always consulting her about the plans that I was making. And so they were a surprise to her. They were having an impact on her. They were having an impact on me, because I would come home tired or irritable or worn out from not really gauging my energy well. And here I was with the first reserves of some time and energy that was reliable in years. And I didn't first turn to her. I first turned to others. And that was enormously painful to her, because what a smack in the face. The person who has been by my side, who has nursed me through near death, who has taken me to every doctor's appointment, and I didn't prioritize her when I got my first little bubble of time and energy. Right. You can understand why maybe this caused some strife in my household. Not to mention that for the first time in years, there was some energy for strife, and it wasn't life or death. And there was some amount of kitchen sinking, some amount of arguments deferred that had built up. It's a lot of information just packed right in there. Time and energy. We could explore this one some more, and perhaps we shall. So how about you? What have you found as you've peeled the onion of long-term relationship? Those of you who have the blessing of being in one. And if you're not in one, what about that works? What about that doesn't? Thanks for being here with me. I'm grateful for your time and attention. Till we're together again, thank you. And be well.